to be like this right now. I'm supposed to be at work.
They messed her up. They messed her up. Y'all shot her 11 times. Y'all messed her up. Y'all took away everything.
Two families looking for justice after their loved ones were shot on the city's north side. This happened last week near 48th and Villard. One man was killed, a woman was critically injured. Our Ashley Sears is live tonight with the shared message from both families. Ashley?
It said no one has been arrested in the double shooting. The families are looking for answers as one man is being laid to rest and a woman is fighting for her life.
We want justice for somebody to speak.
Two families brought together by tragedy.
My heart is hurting. I'm broke up into many pieces.
His name definitely will not stop.
They gather at 48th and Villard praying for the victims of a double shooting that happened here Thursday night.
Milwaukee needs to stop. Chicago needs to stop. The world needs to stop the violence.
23-year-old William Dion Jefferson died in the shooting. His grandmother says he was a loving young man.
And it hurts so bad to see your king dissipate.
20-year-old Deanna Isom was critically injured. She was shot 11 times and has undergone 3 surgeries.
She is paralyzed from the waist down. They took away everything, she was just starting the life.
Isom was preparing to start school at MATC later this month and is instead recovering at the hospital.
We're going to keep pushing and fighting for her to complete school.
No arrests have been made in the shooting, and a $1,000 reward is being offered for information leading to an arrest and conviction.
Whoever seen something, knows something, please speak.
Two families forever changed by gun violence, working together to make sure they see justice.
We're supposed to be brothers and sisters. We're supposed to be a community, a family. This is not the way you treat your community. This is not the way you treat your family.
They messed her up. They messed her up. Y'all shot her 11 times. Y'all messed her up. Y'all took away everything.
Outside of Freighter, Latasha James told me her niece is fighting for her life in the hospital after a shooting Thursday night. She says Deanna Isom was in a car near 48th and Villard when someone killed her friend, a 23-year-old man, and shot Isom 11 times. A stranger driving by stopped to help.
I just watched her in and out, struggle for her life, and like her breathing, it was like kind of going in and out. I never prayed for nobody in my life, but I was just telling her, baby, God got you, hold on, God, please. Speed, shield, protect this baby, you know what I'm saying?
Isom's aunt says she was about to start studying criminal justice and spend time taking care of her brother, who's in a wheelchair, after getting hit by a car. The family tells me they're offering a $1,000 reward for information leading to an arrest and conviction.
It's different families saying the same thing, put the guns down, stop the violence, but how? How are we gonna do that? We gotta start with us first. And if we can't come together, what else can we do? We sitting here, every day watching the news, watching a mother, watching a father, an aunt. They lost somebody. Somebody's losing somebody every day. When is it going to stop?
Yeah, Tom, there's a lot of pain the family is dealing with, and the one thing they continue to ask themselves is why? Why did someone want to hurt Deanna, and why did they want to nearly kill her after shooting into a car she was in 11 times? But like you mentioned, right behind me is the prayer vigil, and the pastor just showed up, and it's all about healing as they try to navigate through this tragic situation.
I'm still in shock as to how she's able to hold on
to life after being shot 11 times. Deanna Isom and her childhood friend went to the gas station and were parked outside of a home Thursday night before shots were fired into the car.
We all still in a state of shock. When you hear a person being shot 11 times, how's she still fighting?
Deanna's aunt, Latasha James, says her niece has always been a caring and loving person.
She's very funny. She was actually starting school on the 26th for criminal justice.
Deanna is now fighting for her life in the hospital and will not be able to start school like she planned. But her family doesn't understand why anyone would want to hurt her.
You just got off work, made a gas station run. There's no harm in that.
Now they want answers.
My sister, her mom, is offering a $1,000 reward for any information that will lead to an arrest and conviction.
Through it all, James says she's prayed for the people who shot her niece.
Yeah, I'm pissed. I'm angry. But we still serve a God, though. And if my niece can sit here and have the strength she got, you darn right I forgive him.
There's a long road to recovery for Deanna, but her aunt says she's capable of anything.
She's fighting, and she's gonna continue to be Deanna when this is over.
Like you just heard from her aunt, Deanna's aunt, they're hoping and praying that things will get easier and with time. And the one thing they want people to know is that they didn't shake Deanna and her family. This is just another obstacle they will have to get over. And right behind me, you see two families that had to come together under horrible circumstances, and they're both praying for that same healing.
Shootings are all too common in our community, and there is a human toll behind each and every one of them. Tonight, Uba Ali talked with a survivor who was left with grief, questions, and a long road to recovery.
August 5th changed 20-year-old Deanna Isom's life forever. She got off work around 10 p.m. and her best friend picked her up. They ran to a gas station and came back to his aunt's house. That's when Deanna says bullets were fired into his car at 48th and Villard. Her friend Dion William died.
I was looking at him, and his head dropped. So I tried to get out. I thought I was it's not safe at all. It ain't even safe to go to the gas station.
She was hit 11 times all over her body.
They were able to get out 9 bullets. The 2 are stuck.
The shooting is still unsolved, and Deanna says she has no idea who would have done this or why.
Do you feel like you were in the wrong place at the wrong time?
Really.
After countless surgeries, Deanna is home recovering, trying to cope with her new life as a paraplegic.
I'm not to be like this right now. I'm supposed to be at work.
Before the shooting, Deanna was preparing to study criminal justice at MATC. Now she's doing things she'd never imagined she'd have to. Like suctioning her tracheotomy to clear her airway and learning to live in a wheelchair. 2 months later, she's still left with questions for the person or people who shot her and killed her best friend.
What would you say to them?
Why? They changed my life forever.
Through it all, she still tries to smile because of the love she's surrounded by.
They're the reason why I smile.
Now she's asking for our community to do better.
Stop the violence. You can say it. But are we doing it? Can we do it?
Deanna has a long road to recovery, but she's looking forward to attending MATC when she's able to, and she's hopeful that someone will be held accountable for what happened that August night.